before lunch is served. So in order to move things along and not have you wait, I'm going to give the speech that my sister wrote to our dad now and not wait till after. But I have to start out with the strict instructions from Barbara to wish Deborah a very happy birthday. Deborah Rootman, 1, 2, 3, what is it? Anyway, so I think that we're going to just sing very quickly happy birthday to one of Barbara's daughter-in-laws, Deborah. And Barbara feels very bad. She said she forgot to wish her a happy birthday the other day because she was worried about planning this, and she loves you very much, but she did forget. So, Deborah, stand up. Stand up and then you can please have your picture taken. Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Deborah. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
And many more.
So what was the exact date?
29th.
Anyway, Barbara was just horrified when she realized that she had forgotten. Anyway, here's from Barbara. Dad, your family is delighted to be celebrating your 100th birthday. We were so proud of you that you have reached this milestone. For our guests today who don't know all about you, I must share with them that you are still a happy, intelligent, loving human being with your amazing wit and sense of humor. I would like to let family and friends in on some of your more memorable moments over the years. Dad, you were born in Manchester, England, the second of 5 children. Your father was a learned man, and among other responsibilities, he was a shofet for the Manchester Jewish community. You often told us that one of the reasons you and Mum became vegetarian during the war was your childhood memories of your dad returning home from work with his knives hanging from his waist and wearing a bloody apron. Good for me, that's for sure. You became convinced that being a vegetarian all those years ago, when it wasn't in style, was a healthy and humane way of eating, and to this day you haven't changed course. From 1928 to 1933, you attended and graduated from the Victoria University of Manchester. Beside the fact that your university education was fully funded due to your amazing high school grades and your participation as school librarian, chairman of the Science Society, and a member of the cricket and football teams, you finished university with an honors BSc degree in chemistry, the Chemical Colloquium Prizeman Award, an a master's degree in chemistry by a research thesis, and an impressive list of other courses. During the war, you told us many years later that you worked at a secret lab inventing special glues and paints to keep the RAF flying. When you weren't doing that, you were volunteering as a fire engine driver, and on one occasion drove right over an unexploded German bomb. I think the unexploded is a little bit redundant. In 1955, you packed up your family and immigrated to Vancouver. Initially, you worked for General Paint as deputy to their chief chemist. You were called George by your peers then. Late one night when the factory was locked up, you returned to check up on one of your experiments. Determined to maintain single-minded vigilance of your work, you decided the only way to get in was through the lab window. The police came by just as you were breaking in. No doubt with an explanation and identification, not only were the police finally amused, but word spread through the plant the next day, and your reputation as a brilliant but eccentric scientist took root. Within a couple of years, you decided to go out alone and form Uniplast Products. You supplied paint products and adhesive sealants to industry. Your main product, a coating for outside sun decks. A couple of years ago, when we were checking out some older homes, we came across a few sun decks. The houses were tear down, but the decks with their Unibond covering were still very much intact. You were instrumental in advising and setting up at least 2 other family paint businesses that still exist. Your best innovation, for which you never received credit though, was creating the gizmo that you see in all the paint shops everywhere, mixing multiple colors into base paints. You know those things in the paint store? Anyway, we're impressed with that. You were very much a family man, ruling the four women in your life like a little Napoleon. Your daughters, however, were free-spirited. We went out of our way to sabotage Mom and your efforts to produce three polite British ladies with all the correct social graces. We worked hard at educating our English parents to all the nuances of Canadian culture. Many a time when a ribald sense of decorum pushed their limits, Mum would shake her head in disdain, but you, Dad, would excuse yourself, retreat to your study, laugh, and then return to the head of the table in the hopes of maintaining civility in your personal kingdom. You were one funny guy. Your sense of humor, along with your Unibond, was the glue that kept our family together. Your solutions to too many situations always had